As for tasting a bit bitter, a bit burnt. Nigga, what do you mean you burnt the soup? Who do y'all have cooking back there? Are you sure? Positive. How do you burn soup? Oh, can you burn soup? Either straights. What I don't know how to. How'd that saying go? It was like my gays, my hoes, and my non-binary bros. It's something from that, like that skate something anime. I forgot what it was.
Hey, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. And now,
my gays, hoes, and non-binary bros. Something like that. Anyway, welcome back to Coalesce. It's been a hot minute since we got back on this. The story was pretty damn good from what I remember. So why haven't I got back on this? I don't know. Been on a little bit of a video drought recently. Some shit has broken, to be fair. Some shit has broken. We'll be back on it. Damn, April 22nd was like, damn, it's June. Ooh, yeah, that's not good looks. I might not finish the entirety of chapter 2 in this video, but if I don't, then I'm gonna finish like that chapter 2 and then the entirety of chapter 3. That sound fair? Cool. And I promise I won't take like 2 months to get back to this. I woke up again the third time in the White Room, or in the IQR as they called it. Although that in itself was odd, don't mind the eyebrows, my bud. The software I use, the software I use got an update, and it works, kind of. Ignore that, please. I woke up for the third time in the White Room, or in the IQR as they called it. Although that in itself was odd. Wasn't I shot to death? Oh yeah, they put a bullet through my head. Then I got a flashback. My hand reached up to feel my eye and my forehead. I was sure Dr. Nier shot me here before. So that isn't the first time he's put a bullet between a child's head. Cool. There I felt my hand brushing against bumpy skin, surrounding my right eyebrow, I can't read, an eyelid. As soon as I became aware of it, I began to notice that the bump slightly blocked my vision in my right eye. Dr. Niere mentioned that the bumps were a sign that something had healed. Therefore, my body somehow had the capabilities to heal any fatal wounds afflicted upon me. I mean, you know, after laying down for like a hot couple of minutes, and you know, having a bruise that covers your vision in a lump, but you know, it works. That's already a miracle in itself, so fair. Was that it? Therefore, I was immortal. No, you just gotta be double tapped. Not even double tapped, just, I guess, you know, you're unconscious the entire time. Fire. You just burn fire. That's all it takes. You're not immortal. You're just. It's like SCP-682. You're the hard to kill child. Asa it's What irony. I always detested having a weak body, and then somehow I couldn't die, and you're also being tortured, but sure, I guess. And yet, what was the point of it all when I was stuck inside a room, unable to do anything? It was the same fate all over again. No. It didn't have to be the same fate. If it was just a room, then surely I could leave, right? Just a room, surrounded by padded walls, multiple cameras, guards, scientists that are not sane. A scientist with a gun that is very much willing to put a bullet through your head, has done it multiple times, mind you. It's not just a room. My only obstacle was just a physical room. Something I could physically walk out of. I just need to figure out how to do so. Now that I had immortality, I wasn't about to waste it by crying alone in a room. I either need to sneak out, which was improbable, or I could try to trick someone into helping me. Who though? Dr. Niere and Frida were clearly out of the option. Them's the only people you really know. Miller seems reasonable enough, so maybe her? No, she's also crazy. Don't do that. My family, I didn't even know how they were doing. They might be looking for me. At least that's what I was. Yeah, that is what I hoped. Yeah, okay. Though I couldn't rely on them when I wasn't sure of their exact movements. As I spent some time staring at the ceiling while thinking, I felt something pulsing ever so slightly in the bumps of my head on my face. It was almost like a twitch, a subtle yet persistent one. At first, I dismissed it at that. However, when I silenced my thoughts, paid closer attention to it, it seemed more evident that it was different. Rather than twitching, it felt more like a heartbeat. It felt more as if it was alive. Oh, you on your Venom shit? Is that the only reaction you have to possibly realizing that there's an alive creature in your skull? Just a that sure ain't normal. Anywho. Oh, you're awake. Dr. Niere's voice had me sitting upright. Once again, the sight of this man caused my chest to feel tight and my throat to feel dry. Which I suppose made sense considering he put a bullet through my dome. That and it was also those eyes of his. I've been awake. When you want. Don't worry, I'm just here to check up on your condition. And welcome back to the world of the living. How was your brief trip to the afterlife? Go fuck yourself in the ass. The afterlife? So I really died before. Sort of. How did I live again? Right. I suppose you would not know at the moment. But it's simply, we planted a little... I'm like 12, right, in this. That isn't, you know, that's not... Okay, type shit, I guess. And its sole purpose is to regenerate lost cells in the body. Alive. It was alive. When I heard that word, the pulsating sensation in my head began to feel stronger. It was as if it knew that it was being talked about and was trying to make its existence known. Beating. Once, twice, thrice. It was beating alongside my heartbeat. For a moment, it felt as though it would overtake my own heartbeat. Hey. Were you even listening? Sorry, what were you saying? I was saying that the seed helped you with the gunshot wound. It left a mark that I'm sure you've already noticed. Right. You seem I wonder why. Maybe it's the fact that I was kidnapped, that I'm surrounded by crazy people, I got a bullet in my head, and there's a living plant thing in my... I wonder why I'm shaking, Dr. Niere. Answer me that. I hate the fact that you have a pretty alright name, or Dr. Niere. Never mind, it's Niere. I was correcting your name to something cooler. Never mind, your shit ass. I'm just processing the information right now. I see. Take your time. Don't trust this man. Don't trust him. Glanced at Dr. Niere, not expecting him to actually be that generous. Nevertheless, I gladly took some time to inhale and exhale. Once I felt slightly better, I decided to continue the conversation. I can't talk. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got a whole slew of problems that I need to figure out. Bear with me, please. putting the thought of a living seed far back in my head. Thank you for giving me some time. That said, how do you feel right now? Fine. And your closed up wounds? Fine. It just twitches sometimes. I don't think that's of any concern. It might be the seed simply doing its job. Somehow Dr. Niere's confidence in the matter had managed to reassure me. I hope that his words were true and not at him. Dr. Niere then continued on. Since Dr. Frida is not here, I'll be asking you about the state of your memories as well. Do you remember your past wholly now? I wish. What do you remember? Nothing too new. I just remembered my family more clearly now. And who are they? I didn't answer him. The thought of giving him information about my family bothered me. Perhaps we would kidnap them and make them into subjects as well. It was better to be safe than sorry, yeah. We only stared at each other for a solid couple of seconds before Dr. Niere hummed. I mean, you already told him you remembered more about your family, so you gotta make up a lie about something if you don't want to tell him. Then I'll just straight up know you're withholding information. Sir, I think you're forgetting. You shot me through the head and also kidnapped me, and then my experience with your coworkers that you did not help me against. What do you think? I hate villains like this, where it's like they genuinely don't understand. For all I know, he could be playing it up. But I hate villains where like they genuinely don't understand. Like, why are you being a dick to me? Why don't you trust me? Yeah, I'm being nice to you, aren't I? Brother, you sent me through hell and back. I was essentially bullied. Nigga, I'm 12. I'm 9, however old this character is. Nigga, I'm 12. I'm being picked on by adults who kidnapped me. Why do you think I don't trust you? Answer me. Riddle me, Riddler. Were you bluffing when you said you remembered? In fact, were you even truthful at all? Or were you even truthful at all when you told me about how much you knew? Oh, one, do not make this difficult for the both of us. Asa, call me by my name. You're funny. You expect me to respect you when you don't even make my job easier. You put a bullet through my dome. You put a bullet in my skull. Fuck you. Answer me properly and I'll refer to you by your given name. That's unfair, don't you think? You'll only refer to me by my name if I become obedient to you? I'd rather stay silent and die again. Yeah, I was about to say, he might just grant your wish. Looking at him staring deeply into my soul made me regret my words a little. I was digging my own grave there, but my mouth ran with it before I could stop myself. I really couldn't tell what he was thinking, and that was one of the scariest parts about talking to him. Then, Asa, my eyes widened. He caved in easier than I thought he would. Fucking bottom. I suppose he just wanted to get the job done as quickly as he could. Are you satisfied now? Yes. Now, let me ask you again, Asa. Do you remember who your family members are now? To add, I already know who they are. Do not bother lying to me. Then what you asking me for? Alright, type shit, I guess. At this moment, I know more about your background than you do. He knew my family. Did he mean he only knew of them or about them? I'm only asking to check if your head is working properly. That is all. My head is working properly, thank you very much. Then prove it. Yeah. I could only sigh and decide to check if what he was saying was true. My dad is Lambert, my mom is Rose, and my brother is Enzo. Alright. It seems as if your brain... What? It seems as if your brain isn't working properly after all. I'll call Dr. Frida and Dr. Miller to have them take a look at your head. I was just bluffing, sorry. My dad is Albert, my mom is Lily, And my brother's Alonzo. Okay, it'd been like 2 months since I played the game. Been 2 months since I played the game, so I didn't even really remember those names. This seems way more familiar to me. Primarily Lily. I gulped, staring at Dr. Nieri with anticipation. How was he only staring at me like that? Is my memory wrong after all? You need something? Was it the fact that I bluffed him, or... Doc? The wide-eyed doctor nodded as he began taking notes. Very well. You do remember it after all. What was that all about? The silence was too long for comfort. Why'd he react like that? Boy, eye drop commercials would love you. First he knew them, second this. There was no way he did something to them, right? Dr. Nieri? So, you knew my family? Dr. Nieri nodded. Unfortunately, he didn't say anything else, so I had to be the one to question him. Since it's currently fucking just text, I'm just gonna turn this shit up a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. How do I put this? Do you know where they are and how they're doing? I'll tell you someday. Why not now? My dismay, it was an answer that was so vague that it brought me dread. What happened to my family? Panic began to set in, my mind couldn't stop thinking of the worst case scenarios, and I let that panic flow out of me. What? What do you mean? I mean what I said. I will tell you, someday. Someday? Someday! Ooh! 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 Get his ass! Get on his ass! What the hell do you mean by someday? Tell me now! Now! What happened to my family, Nieri? Dr. Nieri, did you do something to them? You wide-eyed little bitch! Hey! Oh shit, damn, that is almost covering her eye. It's like, yeah, it's like on your eyebrow. I wouldn't say covering your eye. Possibly. I've had injuries like that, kind of. Kinda. Hey, answer me, stop staring and just say it. I swear, if you did anything to them... Wait, was that it? You obviously didn't hesitate when you killed Makoto, or me, mind you. How many have you killed before him? Did you? I couldn't finish my sentence. My throat felt like it was stabbed. My throat felt like it was stabbed the moment I tried to complete it. So you were actually stabbed. I didn't want to jinx it. I was afraid of even thinking it. However, that wasn't the only reason I couldn't continue speaking. He grabbed your throat, huh? Asa, that's enough. Dr. Nieri grabbed my hand that was gripping his shoulder. He was making a different face, something other than his usual wide-eyed stare. Looking away as he threw my hand to the side. He then did the same to my other hand. While hiding his face, he stayed quiet. I also took this chance to calm down. I apologize. It's understandable that you would feel that way. I initially thought that you would be overwhelmed with information, so I wanted to tell you some other time. But it's apparent that my judgment was making you even more distressed. I should have been frank from the get-go. I did not do anything to your family, and that's the truth. Whether you want to believe me or not is up to you. Oh, wait, hold on. This shit getting loud now. I just realized. Woo. Right. Good. Now then, Dr. Miller will be coming soon with your food. Make sure to eat it. If you'd like to go to the restroom, just ask her. That girl ain't gonna let me go no damn where. She ain't letting me go. If it's... I can't even say it's the rude one, because they're both rude. Just one's ruder than the other. They ain't letting me go nowhere. They wait till I'm on the verge, about to fucking burst the seams, and then just be like, alright, there you go. I'll place water down the floor as I'm running to make me slip and fall. She'll take you there. That was the only thing you left me with before you exited the room. As soon as you left, my knees buckled and I slumped to the cold floor below me. I could feel all the energy I had leaving me all at once. I tried to inhale and exhale, ushering my worries out of my head and attempting to calm myself. Once I felt level-headed enough, my mind began to get to work. Where did I even begin? Starting with Dr. Niere seemed like a good idea. At first, I thought he was this trigger-happy, crazy scientist he is. But now I've talked more with him, he seemed more level-headed and patient than I thought. He's still willing to kill without thought. I had the feeling that he didn't completely resent me. His change of expression when I lost it. What did that translate to? What triggered it? Could I trust him when he said that he never did anything to my family? He didn't tell me what happened to my family, I just realized that. He didn't tell me what happened to my family. That, along with the fact that he said he didn't do anything. He said I didn't do anything to your family. That doesn't mean that other people didn't do stuff to her family. His change of expression, I read that. Never promised me they would be fine either, yeah. Once again, most of the answers to my questions seemed laid in my lost memories. Feeling equally defeated and exhausted, I simply stared at the ceiling until I hear a door open. Hello there. Hey there, Asa. Miller. Miller walked in with a tray before handing it to me. Tomato soup, mac and cheese, and juice. What is... Y'all couldn't get me a Big Mac? A Chipotle bowl? A steak, something. Damn! Whoa, what's with that face? Something happened? I don't trust her. I don't care. I know she's the nicer one of the twins. I don't like her. What's wrong? Did Dr. Niere do something? Don't act like we friends. Silent treatment, huh? Well, I guess I can't blame you. Here, at least eat up. You haven't eaten anything since yesterday and you'll need all the energy. Well, it's not as if I could die anyway. Hey now, well, it's true that you won't die easily. You can still die, yeah. Yeah. It's more just your body is better at healing, not the fact that you can't die anymore. Fun fact, actually, the human body has all the cells it needs, or all the materials it needs to regrow arms and shit, and regrow missing body parts. It just takes forever for that to start. Genuinely, if we could just make a drug or something that starts up that process, new limbs, new everything, new muscles, all that jazz. Would it feel weird? Oh, absolutely, but you get your arm back. You and that little seed inside of you still need sustenance to stay alive. The seed, huh? Yeah. You do know about it, right? Yeah, Dr. Niere told me about it. Great, as he should. I'm not about to do his job for him, too. Seriously, Asa, I swear to God, Frida is already a handful to deal with. I'm aware. She is my first target when I break out of here. You have no idea how much I stayed up late to do her job. It was like that yesterday, too. I only slept for an hour. Don't act like we friends. Me and you are not cool. An hour. My condolences. I don't care. Oh my god, nigga, we not friends! This really do be when somebody you don't fuck with decides, pretends y'all cool. Nigga, I don't know. No, it's not that I don't know you. I do know you. I don't like you. Get the hell out of here. Eventually, I decided to ask. Miller, sorry to interrupt, but did you make the food yourself? This looks atrocious. Not really, I just took whatever food from the cafeteria we had. Including the mini Pavlova? Pavlova. What the Pavlova? Hold on. To Google I go. No, we're not pausing the video. You're gonna be here right with me. Pavlova. Ooh! Ooh! This look good. This look good as hell. This looks like it would fuck up my teeth, though. I would absolutely eat this. Even if it's put in front of me, it's getting devoured in like 0.3 seconds. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, that. Both our gazes land on the single puff of dessert. It's your favorite, isn't it? How'd you know? I heard it from a colleague of mine. Oh wow, they just know all kinds of information on me. What? Hold on. Okay, knowing about me is one thing. Knowing about my family is one thing. Knowing about my genetics is one thing. How the hell do you know my favorite food? That's not... You shouldn't have that information. Colleague? Who? I would tell you, but the person wished to remain anonymous. That's odd. Why? I don't know. I'm not that person after all. But if I had to guess, it's because they feel guilty. Guilty. Look back to the Pavlova. If it was guilt, then was the dessert their form of apologizing to me somehow? Hey buddy, a form of apologizing would be, you know, getting me the fuck out of here. On the other hand, Miller simply smiled before patted me on the shoulder. Okay, no need to think too hard. Eat up before your food gets cold. Right. Thanks for bringing this to me. With Miller still waiting in the room, I began to eat. At the very least, I could eat peacefully knowing that there was someone who knew me close by. Is she just gonna sit here and watch me? Oh, I wouldn't be comfortable with that. I hate people watching me do anything. It's even mundane shit. I don't like it. You can turn around, leave. I'm not going anywhere. The doors are locked. Leave me alone. As if not wanting to lose sight of that, I decided to save the pavlova for last. Start with the tomato soup. First spoonful of it tasted off. They drugged it. I know they did. Peculiar smell. Okay. Sweet yellow ground-like. Nut-like. It hadn't crossed my mind they might try to poison me before, but perhaps I was too caught off guard by the pavlova. After tasting it, it was a different story altogether. That pavlova, it tastes like ass, don't it? And Miller took notice. What's wrong? Does it taste bad? Yes, it tastes weird. I pulled up a spoonful and offered it to her. Try it. Miller only stared at the spoon and I couldn't help but let out a small smile. You seem reluctant. What you put in my cake, gang? Why? I think I get it. Because this food is poison, huh? What? Thought I hit. Oh, that was her saying, like, opening her mouth. Okay, I thought she was like giving like the aha, you figured it out type shit. Hit the spoonful of soup. He savored it and then gulped it down. Oh jeez, what's up with the soup? You didn't eat the pavlova though. Eat the pavlova. Taste it all. You're right. This tastes weird as hell. Wait, let me have another bite. Hey. For the words, another sip of that soup caused me to worry this time. Well, that's okay. I think we should leave the soup and... Oh, I think I know what this is. What is it? The sweet scent is probably because they're also serving some almond bread. Cafeteria. As for tasting a bit bitter, a bit burnt. Nigga, what do you mean you burnt the soup? Who do y'all have cooking back there? Are you sure? Positive. How do you burn soup? Oh, can you burn soup? How do you... That would be evaporation, no? Okay. Nothing else gets put in there, except for the pavlova, of course. I doubt it's poison, since the cooks here follow a very strict set of regulations. Still uneasy? I don't blame you. Should I eat together with you to make it easier? No, it's fine. With that reassurance, I continued to eat. Miller seemed fine after 2 bites after all. Probably overthinking it. While the food tasted off, I couldn't afford to be too picky. I wasn't in the position to do so. So, anyway, I'll continue on. I didn't sleep. Oh my god, I don't care! You know what Frida had to say about it? She said it wasn't any of her business. I can't believe it! You're venting to a 12-year-old. You know what? Adults do that all the time. What am I talking about? I say as if I'm not an adult. What am I talking about? She sounds awful. She's the worst. I mean, just last week Miller also continued venting about her job, keeping my mind at least preoccupied as I ate. Yeah, I just realized, why can't they give me a TV? Y'all could give me Netflix? Something? Entertainment of some kind? Really? Like, the only entertainment I have is this girl, like, yapping to me. I remember how you was back then. All of a sudden, now your sister ain't here, cause now you want to act friendly. No, don't try that shit with me now. I need you to keep the same energy for the rest of the game, and then I'll forgive you. Throughout it, I've also been thinking whether I could kiss up to her to gain her favor. Yeah, fair. She's basically the only one you could actually kiss up to. With that plan in mind, I began responding to her rambles more attentively. However, halfway through my meal, my head began to hurt slightly. Thinking that it was just a normal headache, I shrugged it off. Alarmingly, it grew worse the more I ate. Fuck, it was poisoned. So I immediately stopped. I looked up at Miller. It was then that I realized she'd been staying silent. Miller? There's definitely something in that food. My head feels like it's about to burst. Are you feeling okay? Lying ass, stupid ass, bitch ass. No trace of shock on her face at all. Yep, that's what I meant. The soup, fine. The whatever other food was there, fine. That pavlova, she did not. I told her to take a bite of the pavlova, and she didn't taste it at all. My stomach began to drop under that gaze of hers. Asa, I have a confession to make. Huh? The food is actually poisoned. So you better brace yourself. Huh? Damn. I only had 2 sips and it already feels like shit. You poisoned your Why? 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 I knew you can't burn soup! Come on! Oh, this is called Chapter 2 Betrayal. Oh my... Oh, son of... The bun of a sitch. Oh my... Why'd you can't... Dude, they can't be paying you that well. They can't. They can't be paying you that well for you to poison yourself. I refuse to believe it. Can't imagine how you must be feeling right now. My nigga, do you have natural anti-venom? What are you talking about? You tricked me! I knew you wouldn't eat it otherwise. Sorry, Asa, I have a job to do. They can't be paying you that well. Dr. Nire would give me hell if you didn't eat the food. Yup, and as we thought, can't trust him, can't trust her, can't trust I hate the fact that Miller is like the closest thing I have. I can't even say that. Not even that. I can't trust nobody in this bitch. You're insane! After snapping myself from the shock of it all, I immediately put 2 of my fingers into the back of my throat. I gagged, forcing everything I ate to leave my system in a desperate attempt to survive. It's already in your bloodstream, gang. There's nothing much you can do. Amidst my vomiting, I heard the door open. Good work, Dr. Miller. Come over, there's an antidote ready for you. I could only watch in pain as Miller made her way towards the exit. Anger engulfed me and pathetically grabbed a bowl of tomato soup and threw it at them. It missed completely. Screw you. Hope you all rot in hell. Oh no, she will. She will. She will. I'ma make sure of that. I'ma make sure of that. No. Sorry, Asa. Blame Dr. Nieri for all this. You had me listen to your bullshit for however long. All that. You didn't even have to sit in there with me like this. You could have just left and let me eat. No, you decided to waste my damn time. Just like that. As easily as that. The two disappeared. It was as if my lungs and throat had shrunk drastically in size. Simply breathing became a hard task. Then began the uncontrollable twitching. My body began to move erratically. You know what this reminds me of? I'm guessing their whole plan is like testing, like what exactly she can, like the limits on what she can come back from. This is on some like alien overhaul type shit, constantly bringing her back, violently, thrashing about. My limbs hit the tray, the bed, or anything else that was in the way indiscriminately. I could also feel something else hurriedly moving, crawling, wriggling inside of my head and towards my lower body. I lost control of my breathing, my body, and eventually, my consciousness. Ooh. This is the past. Okay. And we're gonna save this here. We're gonna save that. We're gonna put that bitch here. Yeah. I forgot I liked this game that much. Thankfully, I'm back in the swing of things. So you got me back, baby. The only thing I really hate about this is the fact that, because of my damn, it's the fact that I can't talk properly, which just pisses me off. Because I like these kind of stories. See, I could barely pronounce the damn S in the word stories. I don't know. I feel like the more I talk about it, the more like people actually notice it. Instead of like me just shutting up. But my brain feels like it's too obvious. I don't know. Regardless, hope y'all enjoyed. Like, sub, all that jazz. I'll play with the animals next time. Bye bye.